Welcome to MegaViews presents Catching Up. I'm Dylan.
I'm Javon.
Always late on that, man.
I know. Maybe I should use a sooner.
Yeah, it's too late for me. It's also too late for you because there's 3 years worth of podcasts.
Yeah, but I can hide that shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You have a pretty distinct voice.
But I didn't say anything fucked up.
I said some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
So this is a podcast based around two grade school friends who don't see each other all the time, and so when we get together, we just catch up. That's the premise. Usually, we talk about fucked up shit like the race war.
Yeah, that's because it's coming, right?
Yeah.
And you have to fact it's a confusing mess. I don't know which side I'm going to be on.
Well, I definitely know what side I'm on because I didn't see Black Panther, and I have no interest in seeing Black Panther.
You're racist. You should watch it. It's good.
I know, but I have no interest. And it's not because it's an all-black cast and it's black director. And let me preface it with, that man made Creed, and he's a good director.
Oh yeah, this guy. He hasn't made a bad movie yet.
Yeah, but I have no interest. I have no interest in seeing it just because I'm tired of comic book movies.
I'd say watch it because I'm getting the fatigue a little bit slower than everyone. But Marvel, the past little bit, has been changing up the formula just enough to keep it fresh.
Well, I'm not tired of Marvel movies. Marvel movies are always the good ones. I'm just tired in general.
Okay. No, I'm feeling the burnout from Marvel. Even as I look back on something like Doctor Strange, once you take away the visuals, I don't like that movie. I don't think
This is lame as fuck.
Yeah, it's lame as fuck. The ending is good. That's it.
Yeah, that's a good conclusion.
Yeah, and it's trippy, and I guess Cumberbatch is a good pick, and that's it.
Yeah.
They wasted Mad Mikkelsen.
He's a boy. That sucks.
All of the other characters suck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go.
I think mine is not straight up superhero movies. It's just that, I think anyone who knows me knows how much I love film and how much I I think the best way of describing it, it's the way I've described it to everyone, is film is literally the closest thing to religion I have.
Mm.
And so whenever a movie comes out in theaters, and there's only 2 movies come out in theaters anymore, Oscar bait or Disney owned. That's it.
Yeah, this is just gonna buy every theater eventually.
It's just gonna be the Disney fun theater. Go and get your Mickey Mouse popcorn. They cost 2 times more than it already costs right now, which is already too much.
Yeah, who buys popcorn?
I do, because it's the only way the theater makes money.
Fuck them. I mean, I just recently did that VIP shit. I don't know if they have that in America or not, maybe. But yeah, I did that VIP shit for Black Panther because I was like, fuck it. It's the most, it's going to be the biggest Marvel movie. It's going to break all the records. I don't want to be next to children. I don't want to be in a packed theater. I think that's how I'm going to see movies now. So it's actually worth the money.
So what you're saying is...
I didn't pay for that ticket, though. So
what you're saying is you went to VIP for Black Panther to show Whitey who works in the kitchen.
Yeah, I had the normal ticket, actually. And I said, upgrade this bitch to VIP because I'm black.
It's Black Panther.
I better not see no white people in this theater.
No, remember, 3 days. Can't go see it for 3 days.
I saw an old white couple, and I played knockout game with the wife, and I yelled at the husband. It's like, why did it to your bitch? I'm gonna do it to your grandchildren. I'm gonna find you.
Oh man, that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it's like we want movies with more black people, so let's try to sabotage the opening weekend of this movie to ensure that we'll never get another one.
Fuck you, it's done.
Yeah, how about it makes sense if you're gonna pressure people using racism, watch it because you want a big box office.
Yeah, like what happened to me.
But to say don't watch it is counterproductive because that's the opposite of what you want.
So, as I just said, what happened to me, I was talking about Black Panther and how I wasn't interested in seeing it, and some random passer on in my work was like, "You're not going to see it?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I have no interest."
Was that me?
No. I'm serious. Where they're like, "You have to watch it." I'm like, "No, I don't." I don't give a fuck. It's kind of racist. I'm like, "No, it's not."
No, it's a completely missable movie. It's a fucking superhero
anyone
movie.
will look at me and say that's bullshit. I'm like, "No, I work at downtown Toronto. Anything can fucking happen." It is legit.
Was he a smelly homeless guy with piss as
right.
pants? His pants were just made out of piss.
Oh, dude, no. Okay, I haven't told you this. So since this is catching up, I'm just gonna interlude with a shack tale, is what I'm gonna call them.
Okay, fair enough.
So I had one of my buddies. I'm trying to think of a good nickname for him.
Okay, everyone needs nicknames.
Okay. So my buddy.
Whisper who it is in my ear.
I don't know if you know him.
Okay, then
He's
a
one
nickname.
of my buddy. He's one of my buddies who works in HR for my building. He's one of the janitors. I'm gonna call him
Janitor John.
Janitor.
Unless his name's actually John. Then
he's one of the janitors. My boy janitor. He's a good guy.
Scott.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good buddy. He'll never listen to this. He comes in. He's like, and I'm like, oh, how's this shithole doing? And he just turns to me, and I just saw death on his face, and I was like, what the fuck happened? And he's like, Dylan, I get a call from security to come up and deal with a problem, and I'm like, okay. And they're like, no, it's a big problem. So we bring up all the crew and like a bunch of mops and buckets, and there was just shit everywhere.
Yeah, that washroom in that.
No, in the middle of the hall.
Jesus, how? No one stopped him?
Hold on. There's a story here. So the code in our building for wanted is a 61. So security is called for a 61. He was walking from the convenience store to the grocery store to the restaurant, which is, I would say, maybe about what would you say, maybe in streetwise like a block.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, enough.
He was walking from there to there with his pants down past his ass,
and no one stopped him.
Hold on. Diarrhea, projectile, just like a rocket.
Yeah.
As he was walking directly there, and just sprayed on windows and shit.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. What you did know is
security was trying to they couldn't do anything because they're not gonna get covered in shit. And so
just let it happen.
So my buddy security, one of my buddy security guards, his name is Swole as Fuck, came up to me. He was like, "Dylan, I swear to God, when I saw that,
Is he native?
No.
He's running Swole Fuck?
No, he's just swole as fuck. He's one of the security guards who's really pushed me to get back into shape because he's swole as fuck. And yeah, and he was like, Dylan, I swear to God I was there, and I was just like, nope, not dealing with this. And I kept pushing one of the younger guys, just like, oh, can't deal with him. I ain't doing this. I don't get covered in shit. It was bad. You've seen the glass part on the convenience store right beside the doors there?
Yeah.
Completely covered in shit.
That's disgusting. What you didn't know is that was actually Johnny Knoxville and the filming for Jackass
5.
Jackass 7, The Reckoning.
I have no clue how many Jackass.
Yeah, I haven't.
So that was the Shack tale of recent.
That's
where my buddy janitor man had to clean up.
Yeah, I believe that story 100%.
That place is a shithole.
Yeah, downtown Toronto is
a fucking hell on earth.
It is actually just hell.
Yeah.
It's a gateway to hell. That's where Doom takes place.
I work in hell.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen it.
Yeah,
you've been there.
Yeah, I work corporate, so I don't have to deal with shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Actually, I also work with old people, so I kind of have to.
You have to clean that equipment sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, no, you know the bunch of the Shack stories, especially of the human mold. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
The living werewolf?
Yeah.
Werewolf by day?
Werewolf by day, living mold all the time. That man is a fucking enigma. There will be a bunch of stories about him, trust me. I think he lost his job, so he started being insane again.
How does he even get a job?
Well, I don't know. He got a job in his name was a living mold, and he got a job in the food.
By day.
Well, I call him the living mold. Werewolf by day is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
because it highlights the best part about him.
I know, but okay, if I'm going to describe him, he's basically a mass.
Imagine a man who thinks he's a werewolf, and then done.
And he's probably over 300 pounds.
And he likes Sonic, I guarantee you. Imagine
Oh no, he does like Sonic. He was asking for Sonic Unleashed the other day.
Yeah, because Sonic doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That was strong.
He's gonna joke off to that game.
Oh, definitely. Especially that first scene where he was like, "Blah!" And he's doing the little crunch face. He's probably just sitting there just whacking it.
Yeah, imagine Chris Chan, but taller and fatter. And thinks he's
oh
a
my
werewolf.
God, that's so accurate.
Yeah, and thinks he's a werewolf instead of thinks he's a woman.
Also thinks he's a...
Or maybe he's a lesbian werewolf. I support you.
Werewolf by day. No, you don't.
Um,
You freak out every time he comes in, and you move directly to the other side of the store. Shut the hell
I
up.
don't freak out. I leave.
That's fair. You leave me to deal with it. Which is fair. I work there.
Yeah, I've had 3 conversations with him. Once was enough.
Wasn't that the one where I literally told him he couldn't say that because he was bringing up Kool-Aid?
No.
There was a situation where he brought up Kool-Aid and it was like grape drank.
I don't think I was because I would have probably said something.
I swear to God it was you, or it might have been my buddy Bry.
Bry the black guy?
Yeah. He might listen to this. He wouldn't say anything. He's super quiet. And I literally said,
this man's clearly autistic. Not by we're talking about Werewolf by Day.
Werewolf by Day. I was like, where that is.
He's autistic for a...
No, that's Jehovah's Witness. There you go.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not even kidding you.
Jesus Christ! And he feeds his mother cat food.
And had to question if he had to buy food for her or a Wii U at one point.
Yeah, why would you buy a Wii U?
Oh, I bought a Wii U.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I'm also I'm a Nintendo fanboy, but... No, but he had to question buying food for his mother or a Wii U.
Is there, like, parent protective service?
I think it's just the police.
Yeah, it's just the police at that point.
Yeah, it's just like, this man is
Yeah, but they'll hang up. We'll be like, this man, he thinks he's a werewolf.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
He's slightly autistic, kind of racist.
Okay, there's 2 stories here about Werewolf by Day, to best describe him. He had been working out, and I mean that very loosely, and he was like, my arms are like this big, and he gave a measurement. He's like, that's bigger than Brock Lesnar. I'm probably stronger than Brock Lesnar. And I looked at him like...
He's clearly talking about his werewolf form, though.
Yeah. By day, though. It was day.
Okay.
It was the daytime. And the second story, which is the best story to describe him in any context, and it's the story I always use. So I was in the store doing work, like, actively focusing. Like, I can't dick around. Like, I'm actually having to do something because it's serious. And he comes in and he continues talking to me. Like, look, I'm busy, Werewolf by Day. And I just get back to work. He's like, but hold on. I had to get out alone with my priest. And so, like, I was talking to my priest, and I had my anime DVD of this, like, vampire, and she's like an anime queen, but it looks like a kid. And he looked at it and he went, oh, do you think that the Russian mob is run by an anime vampire queen? And I sat there, and I put down the paper, and I just turned to him. I'm like, no,
yes,
no, absolutely not,
absolutely. Why else are they wearing those tracksuits?
Because they're comfy as fuck for doing the European squat.
Because anime lolly vampire queen.
I was like, how you gonna tie this? There is no amount of freestyling that could.
There's no line. I went with it and I dropped it immediately. Sometimes you gotta know when to quit.
Yeah. No, I sat there. I'm like, no, for God's sakes, no. It's the dumbest thing I've ever
said. You should have
said.
said yes. I don't know why you didn't just say yes.
Well, because I was dumbfounded. I was shocked. That was the only time. Like, I'm usually pretty professional. Like, I'll deal with him because he spends a shit ton of money at our store. And I was just like, no, fuck no. That's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. I'm trying to do work here, and you're bothering me with your inane nonsense. And I saw him break down into like 1,000 pieces, and I'm like, good.
Yeah.
Never tell me these things again.
Yeah, the first conversation I had with him, when he because you talked about him before I met him, and like I was talking to him, and it was almost a normal conversation. I do talk with a lot of. I have an autistic cousin who I talk to. The conversations with him are way more normal than the conversations with Werewolf by Day. And he's like a super anime nerd too. But it was almost a normal conversation, and then in the middle of it, out of nowhere, barely even a segue, we were in the middle of a completely different conversation. He just looks me right in the eye and says, you know, being a werewolf is hard. Like, I just met him that day! We've been talking for about 5 minutes, and he lays the shit on me. And it's just like, oh, well, okay, every story you told about him must be fucking true.
Hey, like, people look at me when I think, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, higher than normal page quality. Like, it's like almost cardstock-esque, like, painting done by my coworker of this man that I have to find a frame for and put somewhere in my place. And I'm like, if I put it there, I'm never getting laid again.
Yeah, it's like a print. It's like a print you would buy off an orders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Squeege did that for me. That is his nickname, Squeege. Squeege made that for me, and I'm like, oh, it's so awesome. And I'm like, man, I will never. They'll look, what is that? And I'll be like,
just the god of all werewolves.
He's a lone wolf. Do you not see it's written on his shirt?
Yeah, his girlfriend is
his tutor who teaches him Japanese,
and also the granddaughter of the last emperor of, I believe that was the story.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah. Oh, I had a conversation that you were in prison for, apparently.
I try to ignore him any chance I get.
And the Yakuza want him dead.
Yeah, no, that I know.
Yeah.
Like, he is insane.
Yeah.
And
But they don't have silver in Japan, so it's okay.
So he walks around downtown with his mom, and I've had 2 conversations with his mother, because she's like, "Have you seen Werewolf by Day?" And I'm like, "No." "Oh, he is good boy," and walks away.
Oh, she's like a foreigner?
Oh, she's a fob.
Okay.
She's like a Eastern European old lady.
Okay.
And I just talked to her. I'm like,
I guess that's true. Like, if you're westernized and your son is Werewolf by Day, you're just pissed off all the time because you fucked up.
no, like, dude, I was talking to her. I'm like, "Oh, she's just an old lady.
Yeah.
She's just
Totally.
she's just a sweet old lady. What the fuck did you do to deserve that?"
It's the disconnect. She probably thinks he's almost normal. It's like, the West is just weird.
The evils of downtown have changed him. Jehovah will.
Yeah,
Man,
maybe it's about being a Jehovah's.
dude, that guy freaks me out, man. That guy freaks me the fuck out. Oh my god. He started. So this guy who basically, if you go anywhere near him, you're basically you have diseases. Like it's disgusting. He's disgusting.
No, he's definitely a guy that you avoid eye contact, because if you make eye contact, he'll just move towards you.
I stopped making eye contact. He still wants to talk to me.
Well, it's because you're stuck
Yeah.
behind the counter.
Yeah.
You're literally a prisoner.
Yeah.
I just leave.
That's
It's like, yeah, see you. I'm gonna go.
do something else.
Yeah, I'll go away now.
No, what is the but like he's just a stench. It's disgusting.
Yeah, poor hygiene. I mean, he's a werewolf, so that's how you supposed to find it.
But like he started getting more normal when he had a job, but now he's more insane.
What skills does he have?
No, so he went for his culinary and cooking, like preparation.
I guess I'll just
certificate
never
for
eat again. Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my god, you work in a restaurant. I'm never eating food ever again."
Yeah, I can't. I don't want him to touch the air around me.
I don't want him to be like 5 meters from the restaurant I eat in, let
Yeah.
alone in the kitchen of the restaurant I eat in. So yeah, no. Apparently he had
people being his balls sweat or some shit.
the entirety of him is ball sweat.
He is ball sweat.
Yeah. He is ball sweat. Like it's when I found out he worked in food, I'm like, I'm never like I'm never eating downtown again.
Please don't tell me it's Denny's. It's already shit enough. I don't.
It blew my mind when I found out he worked there. But I think he lost his. But because he had a job and he was actually working, he was relatively normal. He came in, bought his magic product. How's it going? Pretty good. Okay, and then left. And I was like, oh my god! Like I don't actually mind dealing with him because it's just, how's it going? Okay, and then left. Like a normal interaction should be. He was doing it, and I was like, oh man, maybe he just needed a job. But now he's back to being insane.
Yeah.
And so I think he lost his job. I'm pretty sure they found out he was just ball sweat incarnate, and then they said, no, you're not allowed to work here anymore. Give me that food preparation license. Too.
I'd
Not allowed
like
that
to
anymore.
think that he was in the kitchen and he just heard someone say something about werewolves, and he just burst out. It's like, oh, that's wrong, actually. And then just a fucking hour-long tirade.
I want to think someone started speaking Russian in the kitchen, and he just like brought out the knife and
stabbed him. Yes.
I gotta defend myself. You're part of
the Russian.
The lolly vampire queen is gonna get me as he's just
Russian
stabbing him in the
and the Yakuza.
Russian Chan. Oh man, Ruski-kun. No, don't do this to me, Ruski-kun.
Vladimir Kun.
So, off the topic of the shack, are you still playing Rainbow Siege?
Less than obsessively.
Okay.
Before, I put like 100 hours in like a month. But now it's slowed down to I play like almost every day.
Almost.
Some days I don't play it.
Sometimes I look at the other things I own.
Yeah, some days I'm like, hey, does anyone want to play Siege? And if everyone says no, then I just probably won't play it.
Damn. That was it. I already beat Bayo 1 on Switch. And
yeah, I beat both.
Yeah, now I'm just going through and trying to pure platinum every difficulty.
Yeah, after playing 2, which I haven't played, it's all hard to go back to 1.
1 is still my favorite, and I can go back to 1 every time.
I can't, because you get like a bunch of zones. There's a handful, like 10 zones, where the camera just decides that they're off, and maybe they're unionized, and they just don't want it to be pointed directly at you, and it's like, oh, how am I supposed to play this? I can't see.
I never had a problem and I've put like, I think cumulatively over what 360, PS3, Wii U, Switch, I've probably put like 1,000 hours into Bayo.
Yeah.
1, and maybe like 500 into 2.
Yeah, Bayo 2, I had zero camera issues. Bayo 2 is actually, I can't think of any complaints about Bayo 2. But yeah, Bayo 1 is just like, why am I not allowed to fucking see?
I have a complaint about Bayo 2.
What?
Bayo 1 costume better.
But you can just buy it.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's why. What do you think I played the game with? Like, her beehive in 1 just looks sick, and her short hair in 2, very good, very good. But like, you know, Bayo 1 is my favorite game of all time.
Mm.
It's tied with Metal Gear Solid 3 and Wind Waker, so I have a clear bias. And that's also the one Kamiya directed, so I have to praise the boy. Praise the boy Kamiya, who's already writing the fourth one.
Kamiya hates cameras.
Yeah.
I can't think of a Kamiya game where cameras aren't an issue.
And your point is, you don't ever question Kamiya. He'll block you on Twitter.
Yeah, maybe I should just tweet him like, Kamiya, what the fuck's wrong with like?
He'll call you an idiot and then block you on Twitter.
Hey, Kamiya, you know that you're supposed to be able to see video games when you play them?
This guy's a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Blocked. I don't know. I love both of them. I've been playing.
No, Bayo 1's a good game. I just.
Oh, I know.
I don't like the QuickTime events because Kamiya is. What's with Kamiya and QuickTime events? Either have them every cutscene when Bayonetta does something. I don't have them at all. Like Bayonetta will have a cutscene fight with no QuickTime events, but then like randomly in like another scene, like she just has to move to the left and there's a QuickTime event.
So I think the only problem I ever have with Bayo, and it's solved for me because I've played it so many times I know every button press. But there are some scenes where it's like, the best example is there's a scene where you go into a church, and then one of the gods, I think it's a Seraphim or something like that, breaks in and then lifts the entire room, and you're supposed to fight his face while he's stuck in the wall, and the other one attached from the side. And so you get to a certain health point, it throws you up, and then it like shoots a thing at you, and you're supposed to press a button to like dodge it, and then spin the controller. It gives you no warning about what button is going to be, and if you press the wrong button within the span of like 3 seconds, game over. Not just game over, not just like, oh, restart here. No, game over. You get a death, and if you get a death and trying to get a platinum, you're done. You restart the entire chapter, you fucking idiot.
No, you can't, I don't think you can get gold with a death.
No, you can get gold with a death.
Oh, okay.
You still gotta get pure platinum and everything else.
Yeah, see, that's it.
And then if you have to use an item, like, get fucked. Like, you're done.
Yeah.
But no, like, it's the one thing about Bayo 1 that bothers me.
Oh, also cutscenes end with enemies mid-attack.
That never bothered me as much as I'm like...
It bothers me because you literally have to get hit the first time.
No, if you instantly dodge out of cutscene, you're fine.
Yeah, but then you're mashing dodge at the end of every cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I've done that for 1,000 hours.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Just...
No,
Bayo 2, man.
No, okay.
Not do it.
I was in hell, and there's this one cutscene where you're fighting this the egg fucker, the bird with the
Oh yeah.
And there was 2 demons, and for some reason it goes from cutscene to that where you can't see her health, and regardless of how many times I dodge, I will not get the slowdown. So I'll dodge once, and then I'll dodge again, and then it'll just, regardless of what I do, I won't get the slowdown. I won't get like the witch time, and just keep hitting me. I'm like, what the. Like, there's no way to actively dodge unless I literally Panther run all the way to the other side of the arena until the actual battle starts, and then I get witch time. There has been 0 bugs in this Switch port, except for that if that's a bug. If it's not a bug, what the fuck is wrong with Platinum Games? That is bullshit. I've been trying to Platinum that fucking world for like a week now, and I can't because every time I get into that fight, I have to Panther run around things, which wastes time. And the moment you waste time, the less your score gets. Like, that area is giving me so many problems. And I'm like, I am good at this game. You shut the fuck up. I am good at this game. This should not be happening. Also, I hate the fact that in Bayo 1, you can't just instantly go to, like, the hardest difficulty. Yeah,
that's fucking dumb. Normal fucking sucks.
Yeah, well, I've gotten to the point where I can just platinum everything on normal, and I
didn't like. I liked it in Bayonetta 2. I could just play hard and then go straight to.
I went straight hard.
Yeah, you play hard and then you get a fucking infinite climax.
Yeah, I think the other issue I have is
and
that
you get to play Jean faster.
She's fucking cool.
Yeah.
No, but I think the other problem is like, well, I think it's not really a problem because it just extends the gameplay for me. Is that like, if you want to get the pure platinum on easy, you actually have to do it. They won't just like, oh, you play on normal. Here's the things for easy.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit either. I'm just saying. I know that some people were complaining about that. I'm like, well, just do it.
Don't.
You know, if you want to get them on everything, just do it. I did it. I did it a billion times.
There's no achievement for it.
Self-satisfaction.
Getting I don't know. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Joked off while playing the game at the same time.
So I tried touchscreen controls. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, that's some dumb shit.
I don't even understand how you can control it.
Argument against Bayo 1. Its control scheme fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, having the
I can't believe they didn't
target on.
Yeah, I can't.
Bumper.
You had Bayo 2. Just give me the option to change to that control scheme.
No, I agree on that. It takes a lot of getting used to when you're.
It's basically impossible when you're using the Joy-Cons.
I wasn't having a problem, but it was more or less that I've played that game 1,000 times. So my brain is wired to play it. It's like when people were like, oh man, no, I can't play a Monster Hunter on PSP. I could totally do it. And I'm like, I don't know how you do the claw, but okay.
No, hold your hands. You...
No, I know, but like it's the same kind of thing where I have that mindset of Bayo 1.
Oh, also the climaxes and the torture attacks. The easier in 2 and in 1 is basically impossible. If you're trying to play it on the screen, like you're never gonna get you're gonna
break the switch.
Yeah. Like,
no, I agree.
I'm on the bus and I'm like, there's no point. I just kind of lightly just tap it.
Yeah. It wasn't that hard when I was playing it on 360 because I could just.
No, yeah, that's fine because you can just fuck that controller up.
Yeah, because that controller is like a beast.
Yeah, but like.
No, I know.
On the bus, I'm not gonna like.
I was playing it at home docked with my Pro controller. It's still fucking impossible.
Yeah, it's I have to put the controller on my knee or on like a table or something and do the fucking track and field.
No, basically how I do it is I like dislocate my shoulder and then just like start spazzing out.
No, I need my thumbs for I can't.
Yeah, no, like, that's why I'm just sitting there just like basically dislocating my shoulder and just fucking it finally works. But it hurts so fucking. Like anytime I do, I feel like I'm losing like 5 years of my life.
You gotta use the track and field method. You gotta use your 2 fingers.
Fuck. Like the Switch port is, and I will say the Switch port is it is outside of PC the best way to play Bayo. The slowdown is better than 360, which is the best version of that game. Like Wii U is comparable to 360. PS3 is literal garbage fire. I would say Wii U is maybe a bit worse than 360. 360 is the best, and then PC is godlike. Switch is just under PC, if not the same, because you can bring it on the shitter.
Yeah.
Like the positives of Switch is just like you can bring it anywhere, but PC just.
Yeah, I hate my PS4 because it's like I want to play Dragon Ball, but fuck sitting on like a couch or something. I don't know shit. Like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. No, I think that like the Switch version of Bayo is nearly perfect outside of the issues we just brought up. That 10 out of 10. Buy it now, please. Platinum needs to make 3.
I think it's sold well enough.
Oh yeah, no, it did.
Yeah. Like
we ordered like 25 plus, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna sell. We are none.
Jesus.
We sold out, and I was like, good. My girl.
Because Nintendo's the brand power, they're really using it like a hammer.
Yeah, buy Bayonetta. Do it now, and I'm like, yeah, totally do it now, please. She's my favorite. Do it, please. Give me more. You know what? I think I told you. Where Nintendo was like, they were talking to Platinum. They're like, "Hey, you want to do a Bayo collection for Switch?" They're like, "Sure." It's like, "All right, we are cool with it because they co-own the IP with Sega." They're like, "All right, time to see what Sega thinks," and that's why it took so long because Sega was just dicking around. Apparently, Sega was the reason it took so long to get this collection out and announce 3. And I'm like, "Fuck you, Sega! Stop! Just give it to Nintendo. They'll just pump that out like." All the time, and I finally get what I want, which is more Bayonetta. Like, fuck. And hearing how Nintendo works with Platinum, they're like, yeah, just do what you want. Oh, how's this Link? Where's her tits? And then all you see is the guys at Platinum goes, oh my god! Nintendo wants us to show Bayo with boobies in a Link costume.
Nintendo is low-key, like...
Oh, yeah.
We don't worry, guys. We got you. We're not listening to them.
Yeah, like I think it was at the start of the Switch's life cycle when we were looking at all the different things they were doing. We're like, oh man, no, Nintendo likes the thickness. Oh shit, dark skinned and thick. Nintendo's got it.
Dude, they got the Senran Kagura dating sim on it.
Man, did you look at the gameplay for that?
No, I have no. I like Senran Kagura because of the story. I don't.
No, okay, so I follow the Nintendo Switch Reddit because that's where most of the leaks go. And I'm like, oh, I just want to know what's going on because I'm interested in what's coming out on this console I bought. And they showed footage of it. I'm like, this is the game that's never coming out of here, right? Okay, I'll take a look. Holy fuck, this is never coming out over here. Literally, you use the Joy-Con and you rock it back and forth to use this like rolly pin on her fucking thigh. And it just rolls up and hits her square in the ass. And it fucking just deals, it's just like a, Nani! And then like a giant love explosion just happens on the side from like a bar that looks kind of like a penis, but isn't a penis. And I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And like, you rub her stomach and also like hits her tit a little bit. And I'm like,
that's Nintendo saying we don't give
a single fuck.
Yeah, no fucks. We'll
like,
do it. Don't even. With Nintendo, what are you gonna do? Stop us?
Like,
bitch, we gave Peach more cleavage.
And all you see is just like it's Nintendo of America, and it's just Reggie with the game in his hand. He turns the camera, and the Switch is region free. And he just puts it in his own Switch. His body is totally ready for fucking the straight up just rolling your Joy-Con as it's a penis. That game blew my fucking mind.
I have like zero interest in that game.
And like you use the touchscreen to like make her ready for your rolly pin. And you just like slap her tits and shit, and it's just fucking insane. It's fucking insane. That game is never coming out over here.
Definitely not.
Never.
No. I am looking forward to the next game in the series, though.
All I know is that like Nintendo, they somehow have just been like, fuck it, all games are coming out on the Switch.
Oh, yeah,
we like money. And I'm like, thank God, it was about fucking time.
Yeah.
I love this company with all my heart, but you make the stupidest decisions sometimes. I'm glad this was the right one. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just tired of everyone who's like, I don't want titties in my video games. Like, okay, if you're a woman, okay, I can kind of get it. You know, I'm of the mind of like, if you're gonna put a black guy in it, just make him a character. We don't need whatever his name was in fucking Final Fantasy 13.
Oh fuck.
Or like, you know, just either make him like a cool black guy or just don't put him in your game. Like, if you don't know what you're doing. So I can understand, but oh god, the fucking guys who are like, I can't believe Ivy's not wearing clothes. It's like, she hasn't been wearing clothes for like
6 games.
Yeah,
6 games
for the entirety of her existence.
What was it?
Stop complaining.
I think
I'm an adult. I don't like tits.
You're a liar.
Yeah, like just shut the. Don't buy the game. You weren't gonna. If those tits bothered you, they bothered you every single time they were in the game.
There are games meant specifically for you. Just go buy those.
Yeah, those walking simulators and whatever.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, whatever.
She don't got tits no more.
Yeah, but she's like always like wet and shit.
No,
and she has like a nicely sculpted ass now.
That was it. Yeah. I was like the Aztec. No, it was the first thing I noticed about Rise of the Tomb Raider was I think it was like the Xbox One version, and then just went through like a waterfall, and then it just showed her ass, and I was like, "Damn, that's some next gen ass tech." Jesus Christ, this is the power of the Xbox One, right there.
And then Neo came out, and you're like,
"The power of the PS4, I guess."
all that power. This is what I paid for.
Man, that game is really good. You should beat it.
I should. I have a newfound after playing Bayo. I'm like, I should go back and beat.
So, like, I have a weird obsession / respect for Yoko Taro. And, like, to the point where I own every single one of his games.
Yeah, he's a world genius. I don't...
Yeah,
I'm surprised he made that many games, though, seeing as only one of them has been playable.
I own Drakengard 3.
And his studio didn't even make it.
Yeah. A studio that makes good games made it.
Yeah, studio that makes games that are playable made it.
Yeah, I own all the Drakengards. I own Nier 1. Like, I own most of Yoko Taro's games.
Yeah, people keep telling me Nier 1's playable. I'm like, no, I've played it.
Fuck that. No, it's not playable.
It's not playable.
That fishing minigame is literally cancer.
I'd rather just play, like, the worst Dynasty Warriors game.
I would probably play Nier over Dynasty Warriors, but I also hate Dynasty Warriors. Yeah. Like, okay, you give me, like... Hold on. Trying to think of a good, like, comparison. Two Worlds. I'll play Two Worlds over Nier.
Jesus.
There's a fun. I think over the years of knowing him, are we using a?
We'll call him Double Doctor.
Double Doctorate. Knowing Double Doctorate for so many years, like I have a weird respect and find it kind of amusing. That game.
It's a piece of shit. Its sequel is a piece of shit. How did they make 2 games?
And now I'm gonna send him this, so you can hear that, and then his soul will crush.
I don't like 2.
You know how much that's gonna crush him.
No, he knows that because when I was playing it,
It doesn't matter. You can
I
tell
was
him
talking.
So why tell him 1,000 times? He'll still be like,
"Why the fuck are you making me play this game?"
He still has to cut. We still have to find time during his trips back from London, England, and being a double doctor.
London, definitely not where he is right now. Actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's not in London.
Oh, okay. He has to finish that playthrough of Final Fantasy X, where we just keep forcing him to play.
Yeah, the game is bad.
The game is bad.
Well, at least bad as bad. Fuck it.
No. Don't politic for that fucking game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be funny, like, we'll play a bad game, but it's...
Yeah, no, we kept... me and you would do, like, one battle each, and then we just
like,
hand it to Double Doctor, and he would just be like, why am I gonna get it? We just did it! And, like, because we kept yelling at him, he kept doing it.
Fuck that game.
That game is terrible.
They're technically my games.
Don't I still have them?
Yeah, I don't want them, though. I bought something off of him.
It was a book.
It was probably a book on my, like, 5th copy of Tales of Vesperia or something.
No, it was the Odyssey. Homer's Odyssey.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I bought his copy of the Odyssey off of him. And he's like, you have to take
Final
Fantasy
X.
X and X2.
I don't have X2. At least
And
I don't think
like,
it's here.
Well, he always gives me shit. The Baron has his copy of Two Worlds.
Wait, he parted with his copy of the Two Worlds?
No, not Two Worlds. Sorry, Two Human.
Oh, okay. Your game.
Yeah, my uncle worked on the game. I don't have a copy of it.
I think you have my copy of it.
Oh, maybe the Baron has 2 copies of it. That's possible. I think I heard him say something about that. Yeah, my uncle worked for Silicon Knights.
Yeah.
Because they were over in St. Catharines, or in that area. He fucking hates that guy.
It's funny.
The guy who ripped everyone off.
Yeah. What's his fucking name? And he died in a car explosion in Venezuela.
Is he dead?
I think he died.
You gotta fact check.
What fucking podcast do you think this is? Get the
you
fuck
can't
out
just
of
say people fucking dead.
I think it's
yeah.
It's in one of the Larry Bundy. What's his name? You know, the YouTuber. Oh fuck. Guru Larry.
Oh.
Yeah, he did like a top 5 Kickstarter one. And was talking about Eternal Darkness 2 and how he like basically embezzled money from the company and just went to Venezuela. And that's where I think he said he got into he was in a sports car and he got into a car accident, some shit.
Yeah, apparently he's a piece of shit. So.
Oh no, he embezzled money.
Yeah, I mean apparently like he's just like in general like he never treated his employees right, and he essentially made sure every game was shit.
So you actually were that guy who was like, my uncle works at my dad works at the
yeah, but no one is like, I got the inside scoop on Silicon Knights. Like,
hey man, you got that early tip on Twin Snakes. Get out of here.
The
worst copy, the worst version of Metal Gear 1.
On that, he was working for them. No, he was working. I think he was working for Koei at the time, another company that I don't. It's like, your uncle works at video game companies? Yeah, you know, just like cool companies like, yeah, he just works, yep.
Oh man, was that when he went to Japan?
He did go to Japan.
I remember you telling me that story.
But Koei had, yeah, he lived in they had like the dorm set up, and he lived, like, he got in an apartment where a guy just killed himself in the apartment.
I didn't hear about that one. I heard about his office where he basically had like just an intranet instead of an internet.
Yeah.
And like his bathrooms were timed, and he basically like it was just the most depressing thing ever.
Oh, yeah,
and I was
Koei
like,
sucks.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And for some reason Koei had a Toronto studio for a bit.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't think it exists anymore, and that's why he went to Silicon Knights.
Well, oh man, that story's fucked up. fucking killed himself in that apartment. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, working for Koei is.
Another thing we usually talk about, and we'll just a preface with this, is both of us are wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Big wrestle fans.
Yeah, we just didn't want to make this a wrestling podcast.
So we just talked about other shit.
Yeah.
You know what?
Main event.
You know what? Like, about 40 minutes of other shit. I think that basically...
I mean, we're literally about to watch a wrestling
17 minutes into it.
The main show?
Is it? No, they would have called.
Yeah, they would have said something.
Alright, well, we'll just end off with some wrestle talks.
Okay.
So, the Golden Lovers. I think it's, like, the biggest thing.
I love wrestling, because I was watching Honor Rising, which is the New Japan Ring of Honor crossover.
And I haven't watched it, so this is...
Yeah. I've only watched day one. The Golden Lovers is the gayest thing in the entire fucking world.
It's like Kenny Omega might be bisexual or something.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them is actually bisexual. And one of them hates necks. Especially his own.
But definitely his own.
Definitely his own. But I love these guys.
It's like they're two of the best
Yeah,
wrestlers in
it's
the
like,
world.
hey
right now.
guys, we're like number 1 and number 2 in like in-ring work rate. Let's be a sick-ass team. And also like super gay all the time.
Yeah. Well, what the entire story on being the Elite was, I respect Coda in a weird way where wherever he goes, I'll be there. It's like a weird, we're friends, but it's more than friendship. And I'm like, okay, I ain't weird at all.
No, I fucking love it.
No,
I watched the documentary and I'm like, am I supposed to jerk off to this?
I think that, like, the one thing about, like... So, we're both wrestling fans, but I think that, like, both of us are more New Japan fans than anything else. Like, I'm a huge New Japan fan. It's probably my favorite
New Japan has
promotion.
told me.
Yeah, it's my favorite promotion.
Yeah.
Like, WWE is a huge pile of fucking garbage. Ring of
W-
Honor is good at times, but I think has a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
Lucha Underground is superb.
Yeah, it's just not. It's an actual TV show, so it's not always on.
Yeah, it's not an act. It's not a constant thing. Whereas New Japan is just like, yeah, here's quality wrestling, basically multiple times a month, and every match you're gonna go holy shit at. And I'm like, no, come on. And then we watched what was it? What was the last one when I came over to your place?
New Beginnings.
New Beginnings, and we were like, oh man, that last match is gonna be sick. And then the junior heavyweight match made us literally freak the fuck out.
And fucking
Will Ospreay. Like that match, I was like,
Jesus.
Hiromu is my favorite because I don't like Will Ospreay for some odd reason. And by the end of the match, I was like, man, Will Ospreay, I may not like you, but I respect the fuck out of you. And Hiromu is still the boy. Like he literally, like his neck just concaved into itself, and he gave him a 1 count. And I was like, how the fuck are you even alive?
Yeah, Jesus.
How are you alive? And how are you alive enough to give that man a 1 count on a like a reverse Rana into like a neck destructor? Like it's not even a breaker. It's literally like a neck smasher. It's done. Your neck's done.
Yeah,
that's the move. That's the move's name. Your neck's done. Your neck's over.
That was a Coda bump if I've ever seen one.
And he 1 counted it.
Yeah.
Not even a 2 count. Not even 2.5. 1 count. Barely a 1 count. And I was like, damn, fuck. Like that was an audible fuck.
Yeah, that. Like it's just the shows are just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big shows. There's nothing more I can say except for no. There's no complaints. I'm actually going to try to check out some more Ring of Honor because this crossover is actually working. This is I kept on hearing his name. I haven't watched a match of his until yesterday. Flip Gordon.
Yeah.
He doesn't do like flippy shit. It's actually really fucking good.
What is it like? It's funny that like you have indie shows and indie wrestlers turning old marks who only like WWE shit and only like big dudes into like kind of like indie guys. So my dad is just an old mark who the moment he's under 6 foot, he can't win any belts. Go to the cruiser. Actually, too small for the cruiserweights. Get out of here. Was watching Ring of Honor and it was like a triple tag team match for the championships, and the Young Bucks and Hangman had the championships, and he was looking at the Young Bucks, who are relatively small dudes, And he was just floored with how good the Young Bucks were, and were turned by them. He's like, "Oh, they're great." And I'm like, "Wait! Did you just say the Young Bucks were great?" Like, I think the Young Bucks are great, but I also know that wrestling is fake, and he does too. But for some reason, even though he knows wrestling is fake, he can't take a guy like AJ Styles and go, he can be the champion because he's short. Even though the man is literally an in-ring god. Like, no, he's too short. He can't be good. And he liked the Young Bucks, and I was like, what? Okay, like I'll take that. I'll take that. I will take that over nothing, because you accepting the Young Bucks are good is ever closer to you watching New Japan and being swayed by how great this.
I think you'd like New Japan. For me, it's filled that hole that WCW has left. And I'm young, so it wasn't like I grew up Southern wrestling. But when I came back to wrestling, I do everything obsessively. Once I do it, I fill myself up on it until I'm fucking sick of it. And I got the network, and I just watched as much WCW as possible. And like New Japan uses Southern style booking.
Yeah, it's booked properly.
Yeah, it's booked like a Southern show, and I enjoy that.
Well, it's because it's more about in-ring performance.
Yeah, and the characters and the story is in-ring,
and it's all about an actual contest of skill and might.
Yeah, it's actually
let's
wrestling.
Fight.
Yeah,
instead of that's my wife. No, in the ring we will figure out whose wife it really is, Snitsky. That's my baby you aborted, Snitsky.
To be fair, Snitsky's thing should have just been kicking babies.
No, we do agree on that, but like that storyline.
Imagine if he just came out with like 3 babies and and people are catching them.
That's his finisher.
It's called a baby punt.
Yeah.
It's just a soccer kick.
Shake the baby.
Yeah, shake you.
His signature is shake the baby into baby punt.
Yeah.
No, but like you look at some of the best like overall, like the best like trios of matches. A lot of them are for WCW.
Yeah, just because WCW's in ring. Like if you look at it, like because it's so focused on storytelling in the ring. There's so many great matches in WCW.
I think the only trio story that I can think of like what like that was as good was like what Brett and Stone Cold.
Yeah, a WWE side like the only matches
that's what I mean. That's the only one I can really remember from WWE.
I mean, you have the Brett Shawn matches.
I don't remember those as like clearly as
because it's not like a trilogy. They just had 3 good matches.
Yeah.
Then you had Austin Brett. Austin Rock, Kurt Angle and Austin, but you don't really talk about those.
And then you just look at WCW, and then every trio match of Ric Flair, and then insert other name, Dusty.
Yeah, and if you look at it, like all the guys having bomb ass matches basically came from WCW.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was I'm trying to remember. Was the Steamboat Flair, was that C or was it E?
That was WCW.
Yeah. Those are the matches I remember clearly. Like the 60-minute matches, the 2-hour matches where 90% of it's rest holds, but they're still really good.
Yeah, it's because Vince doesn't give a shit.
Macho and Dragon's also WC, right?
No, Macho Dragon that was Mania. That was Mania. Yeah.
Is that Mania?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Mania 3.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But no, like, those like the trio matches that I remember.
Mania 3.
Yeah, like those matches I clearly remember. Like I like the Dusty Flair, the Dusty Dragon, like those big ones I remember from WCW. Like the only one from WWE that I even remotely remember is the Austin Brett matches.
Yeah,
I didn't even remember the Austin Rock matches. Like
I guess the first one is like not good.
Mankind Rock maybe, but Mankind Rock is Mankind gets fucking
destroyed.
Mankind.
Yeah, Rock Mankind don't count.
I think the only match like okay, my favorite match of all time is Mankind versus well, not Mankind. It's Mick Foley versus Triple H, but the return of Cactus Jack.
Oh yeah,
with the trio on the 3 faces of Foley on screen as he comes out as Cactus Jack with China in his corner.
That was the street fight.
Yeah,
the retirement match, right?
No, just a street fight.
No, yeah, the Cactus Jack match. It doesn't seem like a retirement match, but that was a retirement match because he just came back.
Yeah,
he came back that WrestleMania. It was WrestleMania 2000. Yeah,
it was a great match.
Yeah.
China was used properly because she was
that
based.
match made Triple H a main eventer.
Yeah. Also, it was just a great Foley match.
Yeah.
And Foley's also one of my favorites of all time. So just as a preface, and that's why it's my favorite match. So like, I like Triple H, but he's always a B grade guy.
Yeah,
That really ascended him, and it was because Foley's a great worker.
Yeah.
Foley always ascends everyone who even goes remotely near him. That's why he allowed Rock to literally kill him.
No, it's because we didn't know what CTE was.
That MK Arena match is disgusting, and I will never watch it again.
Matches. There's so many Foley matches I just refuse to watch now.
I'll scroll Instagram, and it'll just be a video of like him getting that chair shot while he's walking away, and he's like dead. He is dead.
People look, I need sick chair shots. Like, why? You never, like, if you're in a fight, you're never just gonna put your head out, head first, and take a.
You're gonna do this.
You're going to
protect your face.
Yeah, you're gonna try to block it. People look, take shit shots. No, he blocks the shot. Because if someone's gonna hit you with a chair, you're going to try to brace yourself. Like stick your head out like, oh yeah, kill me.
That's why I like any kind of weapon or use of weapon in New Japan, because it's just like, yeah, that's how it would happen. And also, you don't need that, because like Kenny Omega will just fucking knee you in the face so hard you'll go unconscious.
Yeah, also those chairs will actually disintegrate if you touch them.
Yeah. How many times did that happen in the...
Yeah, Jericho picks up a chair.
It like falls apart.
He's like, well, time to hold this thing together. It was a chair shot.
No, but the chair shots are like the weakest part, because like Omega will just do a running... Like, he'll do the V-trigger, and then he'll knock out Evil to the point where he has to like marionette a match with an unconscious person.
Yeah, like I never liked chair shots. I mean, I'm like, maybe as a kid I liked them, but yeah, nowadays it's like, like people make fun of Lance Storm and Hulk Hogan, but yeah, at least Lance Storm can sleep at night. No, he didn't give anyone concussion. Hulk Hogan has many other demons to contend with.
Yeah. Oh, they're called black people.
Yeah.
Back to the race war.
Back to the race war.
Nah, I don't care. Hulk Hogan's a terrible person.
I wonder if Hulk Hogan's like, I saw Black Panther. Look, look, I'm not racist anymore.
I waited 3 days. And then I went inside.
I saw it with my daughter. I let my daughter date Black Panther. I've increased the amount of black people who can date my daughter.
Not Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, no, he's a bad.
He's a bad guy.
He's a bad N-word. He's not one of those good ones, the rich ones. Hey, everyone's racist. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, no, oh man, I completely lost it. Oh man, no, it's just when you see a dude literally marionetting an unconscious body because he knocked his fucking face so fucking hard, and I'm just like, yeah, no, like anyone who says wrestling's fake, they clearly missed the point.
Yeah, that's not the like. It requires amount of. Like, the things that we like about wrestling isn't like, oh, they're beating each other up. It's like, oh, they did that and everyone's still alive.
Yeah. They did a rafter shot and then fell like 1,000 feet and they're still alive.
Yeah, they can still walk afterwards.
I think the other thing was, like, the reason I don't care about chair shots or, like, disposable garbage bins is because I watched ECW.
Yeah, and how many of those guys are still alive?
I don't think Bubba Ray knows where he is right now.
Yeah, Sabu's still alive. That blows my mind.
Balls Mahoney's super dead.
Yeah,
so
he's hella dead.
That's sad.
Both of the what are the two white guys?
I don't know.
Public Enemy.
Oh,
yeah, both of them are fucking dead.
Are they both dead?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. My boy Al Snow still alive.
Yeah, because he was like an actual wrestler.
Yeah. Who?
Dude, Jack's still alive. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
He's on some stink minor shit, but
Yeah, but I think like wrestling, like if you want to talk about being fake, like yeah, okay, the outcome's fake, but like a lot of that shit's real. Like even the fake blood in the mouth, like it's not fake. Well, for the most part, it's not fake blood. Yeah. You even look at Cornette saying that like back in the day, they would syringe their own blood out of their goddamn arm, put it in a condom, and hide it in their mouth. So that when they bled out the mouth, if they didn't actually cut their mouth open, they just would pierce the condom with their teeth and bleed their own blood through their own mouth. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's a dedication to...
Wrestling is one part sports drama, one part violent ballet.
Mm-hmm. And I'm cool with the sports drama part and the violent ballet. Like it makes the most sense. It's just there has to be that level of like understanding if this is fake.
Yeah.
Enjoy what you see.
It's a like a different universe where doing more flips makes the move more powerful. Like
we say that and we make fun of it, but like I saw that Will Ospreay like spinning heel kick where he does like an extra flip, and I'm like, man, the amount of velocity he gets on that would probably actually kill.
It probably kills the velocity to do another because you want like minimum like you want the least amount of time in between your kick, you starting the kick and you ending the kick.
That's fair.
But like yeah, wrestling operates on the rule of cool.
Yeah,
the cooler the move looks. Because like, what's the difference between like a Blue Thunder Bomb and a Body Slam? Blue Thunder Bomb's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So what's more?
And only a couple people can do it.
Yeah,
right?
only like 3 people can do it.
Oh man. All right. I guess we'll wind down from here because we got wrestling to watch.
Yeah, we gotta watch
Elimination.
Okay, I don't know. I don't want to timestamp it.
Well, who cares?
Yeah.
It's going up in like a couple days, anyways.
Okay.
Elimination Chamber, and where John Cena's totally not going to win.
Yeah, because Roman Reigns is
gonna
going to win.
Yeah. And Asuka will. Yeah, no.
Asuka has to win.
But isn't she got a WrestleMania match anyways?
Yeah, but the streak. Maybe DQ.
Yeah.
Because you don't... DQ or Alexa Bliss is going to interfere.
So this is how you know we don't give a fuck about WWE, because I don't care. I just watch NXT.
Yeah, literally my weekly WWE is NXT 205 Live. And then, like, I'll watch, like, a YouTube video. Like,
about Raw.
This is what happened. Like, cool, I didn't have to watch it.
That's like, what, 5 hours? 3 and then 2?
Yeah, for those shows.
Yeah.
7 if you do 205 and
no, those are expected.
Yeah.
But if you add the other ones, an extra 5 hours. Fuck that.
Yeah, there's no possible way a 3-hour wrestling show is going to be exciting every fucking week.
Yeah. Well, maybe when they go digital only, they'll fix that.
Yeah.
Get rid of USA entirely.
Yeah, honestly, just go back to Facebook. Just do Facebook or some shit, man.
No, just the network. Force the hillbillies to pay $10 a month, and then me and you will be like, yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm already paying the money, but you want the TV. Like, I think that the TV products need to be free, because the TV product is your commercial for the paid product.
I don't know. I agree, but I think that like straight up just going network only would probably give.
No, I say you put it on the network and on like whatever platform you swindled into giving you $200 million a year.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. All right. Well, that was MegaViews catching up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you guys somewhat soon. This will be somewhat
fast lane, I guess.
It'll be regular. I think even more regular than just during pay-per-views. It is easy to record.
No, yeah, definitely.
All right. This is Dylan.
It's been Javon.
Sign off. Later.